Hey there, Coastal Bend Meteorologist Carly Smith here. Thanks for joining this live update. It's been a little while since I've been on here. On Friday, I left work right after the news to go and judge the regional science fair over at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Such a fun time over there. Congratulations to everyone that participated in that event. All of the kids did an amazing job. So I just wanted to give that shout out real fast. And yes, today is Valentine's Day also, so good morning, Pearl, and also happy Valentine's Day to everybody, especially if you're watching this little live update. I appreciate you more than you know, and we are going to get started. So the teaser was our 3-day rain event, right? But first we do have Valentine's Day to get through. Hopefully your day is filled with lots of love. Love is in the air, but additionally more clouds, more humidity, and a little bit more wind also in the air. We're still pretty mild. Temperatures should make their way to around 70 this afternoon. Then we'll fall into the 60s as the sun goes down. So breaking it all down in terms of futurecast, there is a very low chance for a little bit of a sprinkle coming up this evening, but odds are if you are going to see sprinkles today, it will likely be on a cookie or a donut, not necessarily in our rain forecast. Rain chances are going to ramp up as we head into your Thursday. So Thursday evening, especially around 5:30, we start to look to the west and the southwest. That's where the rain will be coming from. So we'll start to see it first. Hebbronville, Falfurrias, fairly light. So right now, if you have plans on Thursday, it's kind of iffy how early the rain will arrive, but anytime after about 6 p.m. is going to be fair game, but rain chances really ramp up by the time we get to Friday morning. So it's mostly going to be to the southwest, so anywhere from Alice to Corpus Christi and south of there, we see the best chance of rain Thursday night. Then it slowly works its way to the north and northeast as we head into Friday morning. So we also have happy birthday to Brandon. That's so fun to have a birthday on Valentine's Day. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for your Friday. And then there's also a good decent chance at some rain, some moderate rain as well. Trying to sneak in, that will provide heavier rainfall totals. So 1 to 2 inches is likely. Areas to the south and west, so kind of Alice out toward Laredo, but even with this map, could include Claiborne County. We are looking at the chance for 2 inches or more of rainfall. So you'll see that starting Friday morning. Heavy windshield wipers may be needed, and additionally rain boots, rain gear for the kids, because this rain is going to continue throughout much of the day on Friday, especially heading to the bus stop and heading to work for parents, adults. We will see lighter rain heading into Friday evening. We may get a break in the rain actually by Friday evening, but it's not going to totally be completely gone. It kind of depends on how quickly that cold front moves through and our dew points dry out. So this latest rendering of our high resolution in-house weather model is having the rain trending down Saturday morning. Now there's another weather model that does high resolution data. It's called the NAM, and that one has almost the heaviest rain Friday night into Saturday morning. So there's a little bit of discrepancy I just want to be transparent with you guys about, but I feel like this one tends to do a decent job for rainfall in South Texas. So regardless, rain will be trending down on Saturday. Now this model ends right at 4, 5, 6 a.m. probably is the last hour. Yeah, then it's frozen. So we don't have any data at this point in the high resolution data past 6 a.m. on Saturday. So what does this mean? Here's the graphic form of things. So on Thursday, we're going to see scattered showers, especially late afternoon, but really into the evening and overnight. It is going to start scattered and light. Then we see more of that steady rainfall, moderate to heavy at times, but mostly a persistent steady rain throughout the day on Friday, with the chance it tapers off a bit into the evening and overnight hours. By Saturday, it is expected to become much lighter, much more scattered to isolated, especially as we head into the later part of the morning. It will be coldy. I combined cold and windy. It will be colder and windy, and the rain will come to an end by the afternoon. North winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. Once those pick up as the front passes through, we get some gusts around 35 miles per hour, and that's going to keep those temperatures cold. Look at the temperature drop. So these graphics are based on our high temperatures. We're going 74 Thursday, 67 Friday. So temperatures really are going to hang out right there in the mid 60s the majority of the day on Friday because of the rain. There's not going to be a big change in our temperature between our high and our low. But by the time we get to Saturday, that cold front moves through, temperatures will likely fall throughout the day on Saturday, and we'll wind up with temperatures in the low 50s, upper 40s, and we're talking 40s, possibly even some 30s as we kick things off on Sunday morning. So why is all this happening? It has to do with an area of low pressure in the mid-levels of the atmosphere and energy coming out of the Pacific Ocean, especially with that high pressure setting up right there over the Yucatan and the Caribbean Sea. That's going to only amplify that moisture stream out of the Pacific, as well as any energy coming out of the Pacific. That increases our rain. Right now it doesn't look like thunderstorms. It's not the energy that really provides thunderstorms. There's not quite enough convective available potential energy, which increases those updrafts, but we are expecting rain, fairly steady rain, a chance for a few stronger little, I'm not seeing much in the way of thunder at all, but some pockets of heavier rainfall going to be very likely. Yeah, Zach, the chances are really good. Friday is definitely a rainy or a soggy day. I'm calling it that. Light sprinkles on a donut are fantastic. That's today. So the donut sprinkle day is today. The persistent rain, the soggy conditions, that's Friday. So especially Friday morning. Friday evening, we may get some breaks in the rain. But overall, by Sunday, the low is to our south. All of the energy out ahead of the low is over the Gulf. We'll be trending drier, and there's actually a surface cold front that swings through as well. So what we are looking at for rainfall coverage, I'm calling it a 3-day event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, not counting today. I don't really expect rain today, but a sprinkle is possible. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, most of the rain Thursday night into Friday morning, throughout the day Friday, coming to an end by Saturday afternoon. So 1 to 2 inches of rain is going to be likely. Here's the rainfall total forecast that I kind of tweaked based off of what Chief Meteorologist Alan Holt was going yesterday. I think we are going to see some pockets of 2 to 3 inches. That could shift a little bit where that pocket sets up. The latest kind of model that we looked at might include Clayburgh County in that, but for now 2 to 3 inches is going to be possible, especially out west. 1 to 2 inches across the coastal bend, less rain the farther north you go towards San Antonio and I-10. So this is a south of Interstate 10 event, which is going to be great. For us, it is going to be pretty soggy. We are going to get even some rain in that watershed. More of it is in that 1/2 inch to 1 inch total, but we could see some higher amounts on the southern edge of that. So of course, backtracking, today is Valentine's Day. We do have an outdoor run coming up this evening. Cupid Run downtown starts at Lucy's Snack Bar at 6:15 I think is when we'll kick off the actual run, but you will see those temperatures in the mid 60s, very low chance for that sprinkle that I mentioned. Here's Futurecast now for the rest of that rain event. So while we're trending drier today, we are going to have more humidity. You will notice that out running, but with the cloud coverage, it's going to feel cooler than you expect. We're also going to see a decent breeze, and that will be coming off the bay. So cold front slides south. As this front is sliding south, what it's going to do is as that energy is coming up, it's going to keep that moisture kind of trapped in South Texas. And then essentially in the atmosphere, that moisture is going to get kind of wrung out like a wet towel. And that's all going to wind up in South Texas. San Antonio and south of there, I-10, south of there, that's where the bullseye of this rain event is going to be. So as we head into Friday, late afternoon, that front starts to work its way across San Antonio. Now, this is our long-range model where they overlap. So see how the high-res model that I just showed you pushes a lot of the rain south of Corpus Christi Friday evening. The long-range model is still keeping some of that rain in the area. All of that's going to do with how quickly this cold front does actually pass through the region. We get high pressure developing into Sunday. That's going to bring sunshine back to the area. So in your full 7-day forecast, the 3 things I said you needed to know earlier this morning, if you're watching First Edition, is we are tracking the rain. Of course, Friday looks like the rainiest day. Cold temperatures, so steady temperatures Friday, cold temperatures Saturday, and it's also going to be windy on Saturday. Then the sunshine returns into next week and we warm things back up. But of course, the rainy day, that is Friday. So unless anybody has any questions, I'm going to end this Facebook Live here. You can still share it. This is a forecast for several days out. It's not live current information. So it's still pretty accurate, at least until Chief Meteorologist Alan Holt comes in and does his forecast analysis, and then I come in and do mine tomorrow and make any updates to the forecast. You know how it works. But this is shareable, and it could help your friends and family plan for the upcoming week, because that is a big change. We're going to be in the 70s and then the 50s. Saturday is going to feel cold, y'all. I hope you're ready for it, and then enjoy the sunshine and the warm up heading into next week. Have a wonderful Valentine's. I hope your day is filled with lots of love. For First Edition and 3 News, I'm meteorologist Carly Smith.